Okay, so in this last, I hope, part, what I would like to do is actually change the data based on where the user clicks on which image, okay? So how are we going to do that? Is I have this data.js file that represents the data for each and given figure in images. So yeah, let's just use that. First thing first, we need to add it. I'm gonna do script assert set, that's data.js, type is module, okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna import this here. So we will be using ES6 modules, so I can say import data from data.js, and I can do that because I'm using Chrome and I defined both scripts as a module, so it will understand that I am exporting and importing stuff. Like here I'm doing export default. Okay, so let's start with finding the elements that I would like to alter. Elements, okay, this is main image, document query selector main image, product title document query selector product title const product description is course document query selector product description, and then we have a price document query selector price. We have race document query selector race, type and components document query selector type, and components document query selector components. Correctly? Yes, it seems so. Okay, so how we're gonna do that is I need to what do I have here? I want to be smart about this, seriously. So we could go and add on click handler to each and single image, but that would be incorrect because we're smart enough to know that there is something called event bubbling, so I can add event listener only on images grid, and it will bubble up from each and single image. Okay, so images grid. Do I have handler for this? No, I don't, but I can have it in a second. Images grid, it's gonna be document query selector images grid, obviously images grid on click, and now we have event. Do we need this? We need this But why? Okay, so here I have IDs, ID1, ID2, ID3, and I need to know precisely on which thumbnail user clicked, so I can get ID somehow and compare it with what I have in my data. So thankfully I should be able to use the data attribute. So I can do data ID equals 1, data ID equals 2, data ID equals 3, and now these properties and these values will be available to me through the thing called dataset, because I define the attribute starting with data prefix, okay, and I can get my hands on it in JavaScript rather easy, I hope. Okay, so how we're gonna do this? We're gonna say we can take ID from event target dataset. Okay, so listen here. I know that the target of an event is gonna be one of the images. Okay, and each and single has a data ID attribute, and I can use the dataset property from event target to get my hands on the ID that I'm searching for. Okay, this makes sense to me at least. So I can find on which figure from my data from JavaScript user clicked by doing data find data entry, let's call it data entry ID should be the same as the ID user clicked on. Why are you using a not strict equal comparator? Because this is going to be a string as defined here, and this is a number, and I don't need to use number or just make the types work. Okay, I can just do the shell comparison. Okay, fine. Okay, so main image, I can set attribute src to figure image. This should work. Okay, and it doesn't. Data is not defined. I put it here. Okay, and now, yeah, oh yeah, this is the magic. Okay, let's change the rest of the stuff. So product title is gonna be, text content is gonna be figure name, product description, text content is gonna be figure description, price text content is gonna be this, and figure price to fixed. I'm using to fix to limit the amount of shown characters to 2 after the period in a number, so it's gonna be always in format like something like this and never like something like this, because when I'm using to fix to the this part is limited to 2 characters. Okay. Okay. What else do I need to change? Race. Text content figure race, type text content is gonna be figure type, and components text content is gonna be figure I don't know, did I specify amount of the components? Yes, figure components. Okay. Mankind, Elder, Necron. Nice. This is working, but I'm missing one thing. When someone clicks on an image, I would like to somehow mark it as currently active, currently being displayed. Okay, and we can do this rather easy. We can go somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, here. Okay, and I can say if thumbnail has a class active, make the background color yellow. Okay, so now if I go here and I will add a class active, okay, it has this nice border because we did the background color, or we can just do, I don't know, border 2 pixels solid yellow. Even better, I think. I hope. Okay. Yeah, we can go with the border. So border 2 pixels solid. Make it yellow. Okay, but now I have to properly add this class. So let's do this. Just do event target class list add active. Nice and easy. Okay, but the problem is everything has a class active now, so I have to remove the previous classes for every image. Okay, so how to get access to all images once someone clicks on one image? I can just do event target parent node. So parent node is gonna be images grid children, and I'm using spread operator to turn it into an array, so I can do for each element class list remove active. Okay, all right, now it's looking kind of good. The problem is when I'm hovering, something really strange happens. You see it, guys? It's like we're cutting it off, and this is because of the property called z-index. So the elements that we're displaying on screen are not only positioned in the y and x of your screen, but they can also have depth. This is controlled by z-index property. So I'm just gonna give the bigger z-index to the element that we're hovering currently. Okay, this is looking kind of good, I'm gonna say. So it's cutting off other elements, but can you like just just give a little margin here and say something like this. So yeah, and now it won't cut off other elements. Okay, this is cool, this is cool. So thumbnail, yeah, this actually, it's nice. Okay, everything seems to be changing. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here. If you'd like to see more stuff, more series like this, where we're taking some UI from Dribble or somewhere else and we're trying to recreate it, just let me know. I see you in the next one.